Coming up on SCTV3, see the new initiative that will make it easier for food delivery drivers coming to campus.
Plus, see the rating for the very final Patty's Pizza Picks.
All that and more tonight on SCTV3.
Hello and welcome to this evening's edition of SCTV3 Weekly News, our final edition of the fall semester. I'm Patrick Fergus.
And I'm River Mitchell. Thank you for joining us.
We start tonight's episode here on Alden Street. Springfield College students know the struggle, ordering food on a cold night only for the delivery driver to circle campus, unsure of where to make the delivery. But the class of 2028 student government is testing a solution.
SCTV3's Dante Iafredi explains how new temporary pickup signs could change the late-night delivery routine.
Cold nights, confused drivers, and students running across campus. That's been the delivery experience for many residents at Springfield College. But the class of 2028 student government thinks they've found a simple fix: clearer pickup locations.
So my freshman year, so last year, it was probably like negative something degrees out, snowing, awful, and I tried to order Taco Bell. My roommate and the delivery driver was driving all around campus. I had to run up and down in my Uggs, like it was freezing outside.
That frustration sparked a project. The class of 2028 board launched 2 temporary food delivery pickup spots, one near Reed and Massasoit, and another by the Townhouse Suites, to see if designated zones help drivers find students faster.
Okay, so now that we officially have the set-in-stone design that's been approved for the signs themselves, we just printed them out. We have 2 temp A lines. So basically what we're going to do, we have 2 temp locations right now. We have one location, or spot 1, is going to be Inty, Reed, and Massasoit, so all those freshman dorms. We're going to have the temp sign going like near the international parking lot. And then we have our other temp sign, again, like on those A lines. It's going to go by the townhouses and the suites, so it's kind of like each end of campus. And
students will also get instructions for adding notes to delivery apps like DoorDash or Uber Eats. And for the first time, every dorm has its own precise delivery address, shared only with RAs for security.
So these permanent addresses, you can go to your RA and find the address for your building. That way you know exactly what to put into the app services and everything like that. So when the driver goes to your address, he'll see your DoorDash sign. That's the first thing he'll see you, and then you can just have a simple exchange and go from there.
If the trial works, the 2028 board plans to install 5 permanent weather-resistant signs across campus this spring, using existing poles and shuttle stops.
The SGA says the feedback form is the biggest part of their trial. If you're a student here at Springfield College, be on the lookout in the next coming weeks for a link to the form in your email. Feedback will determine whether the temporary signs become permanent. For SCTV3, I'm Dante Iafredi.
Springfield College's annual winter concert took place on Monday night in the Marsh Memorial Chapel. The concert featured performances from the Springfield College Band and the Springfield College Community Chorus. The night also included a collection of solo performances. A number of popular songs were played, including Christmas classic Linus and Lucy, Imagine by John Lennon, and Stevie Wonder's hit Don't You Worry About a Thing. The concert served as a fun break from finals prep and a retreat from the bitter cold air outside for the many people in attendance. To find more events like this one, members of the campus community can look for emails from Springfield College's Department of Visual and Performing Arts. Events are also posted on the college's online event calendar.
On Tuesday, an art exhibit opened up in the William Blizzard Gallery, located on the 2nd floor of Blake Hall. The showcased work is displayed both inside and outside of the gallery space. Outside is a number of visual work derived from a Springfield College course called Ethical Issues in Art and Therapy and Counseling. Students taking this course presented a variety of art across mediums, including pieces in 3D, comics, and even a box where students walking by can put secrets they may have. Next to many of these pieces of art are descriptions about the art and what inspired the artists in creating them. This exhibit is open until January 15th.
This past weekend, William Simpson Fine Art Series showcased the Springfield College dancers as they performed their community dance concert. The concert had multiple showings across the entire weekend, kicking off Friday night and running through Sunday afternoon. Audiences enjoyed 5 acts in total, with each piece choreographed by a range of guest directors bringing a variety of styles and creating dance to the stage. Leading the production was artistic director Sarah Zender, who spent several months working closely with the dancers to prepare them for the spotlight. The show concluded with the premiere of a new work titled Respair, choreographed by Zender and performed live for the first time by Springfield College dancers in the Fuller Arts Center. Another concert will be held in the spring, so make sure to be on the lookout for that.
On Friday night, multiple students were winners at Campus Activity Board's Jack Frost Jackpot Casino Night event. Located in the Dodge Rotunda of the Campus Union, students took to the tables in hopes of winning big. Each person received 2 stacks of chips with the goal of trading them in for raffle tickets. Those in attendance chose either to try and beat the dealer in blackjack, test their luck in roulette, or outwager others in poker. Students had the choice of designating raffle tickets for prizes such as gift cards from Rice's Fruit Farm or Amazon. Casino Night was the last on-campus event for CAB in the fall semester and was a part of its Cab-In Fever Week. To be on the lookout for news on the upcoming spring semester events, follow @SCPrideCab on Instagram.
This past Monday, the Career Center held an event where students could get professional headshots and create business cards with additional help to their resumes. SCTV3's Kyle Valentine went through the process, and this is how it went.
The Career Center is an excellent resource for students here at Springfield College. So I made my way into the Union near the Pride Pantry to the Career Center. That is where we say hello to the staff of the Career Center and get started. After signing in, you will be asked to stand with your toes on a piece of tape and get ready to have your picture taken. Those photos will eventually be sent via Google Drive to the students who participated. After that, I asked about business cards, which were being offered to make. There was a step-by-step guide on what to do, but ultimately it was up to me to create my own design. Right after bringing out my creative side, I printed my final result on business card paper. Wrapping up, I set an appointment to fix my resume as I haven't been keeping up with it. I talked with Scott Drenka, who is the director of the Career Center, about the importance of these events.
I think anytime we bring students to the Career Center, it gives them some exposure in general. But I think for today's specific program, we're calling it a Career Lab. It's at the end of the semester, so as students wind down the academic semester currently and prepare for next semester, we have our photographer here to do LinkedIn photos for students so they can put professional headshots on their LinkedIn accounts or any other website or profile that they have, so that when they interview and they work with companies for interviews for internships or jobs, they'll have a great picture headshot on their website. We're also allowing students to make business cards today because we find that's very important, so that when they go out to a networking event, whether it's a conference or a program for their major or for a job fair, they'll be able to give out a business card. Employers are always impressed with that because very few students or even workers who are in the workforce go to events with business cards. And then we find a lot of times that employers will jot down a note right on the back of that business card after that student leaves them after a few minutes, so they'll remember what specific conversations that they had or to be able to follow up with the student.
More events like this will happen, so be on the lookout from emails from the Career Center. Reporting from SCTV3, I'm Kyle Valentine.
Students are encouraged to use the Career Center as a resource as they plan their professional careers and next steps.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way up Alden Street and around campus because Shane Barron is back on the streets talking to students. With the holidays right around the corner, he went around to find out what students like most about the holiday season.
Man, nothing gets me in the holiday spirit quite like looking at these beautiful holiday decorations on the campus of Springfield College. Well, I'm Shane Barron, and today, with the holiday season fast approaching, I'm going to be going around campus and finding out what people's favorite parts of the holidays are.
I don't know.
Big present, come on!
I don't know, a puppy.
A puppy, yes! Yes, I hope you get that. What are 3 things you love about the holidays and 1 thing you hate?
I love spending time with my family. I love being able to go home, and I love Christmas songs. I hate taking decorations down off the Christmas tree.
Good, that's a good one. See ya, Catsy. Hey, it's Mo! Mo, hey! Hey, hold on, we're coming in.
Oh, get in. Please.
Get in, Brian, get in. All right, so Mo, we're going around campus and spreading some holiday cheer.
Yep.
What is your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song? White Christmas.
Can you sing a little bit?
Ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm dreaming.
All right, this is good. This is a good spot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, happy holidays. What's your favorite part about the holidays?
All the holiday traditions.
Give me some. Yeah.
Cookies, Christmas lights, decorating the tree.
All right, awesome. What you got now?
I would probably say the same. I like making cookies, doing the tree. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how real is Santa Claus?
Santa Claus?
Yeah.
10.
Yes. 10. See, I had somebody else told me 0. We got a big scrap. Yeah, he's on his way to the ER right now, talking all that nonsense. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Woo! All right, you guys rock. All right, so with the holiday season rapidly approaching, what are you hoping for to get under the tree this year?
Gifts.
What kind of gifts?
Christmas gifts.
Yes, me too, dude. Yes. Excuse me. I would like to report a crime. There's being a report that somebody stole Christmas. Do you know who that might be?
Oh, that could be I would say that's a Grinch.
Oh, that's who it is! Can you guys just sing as a group? It could be Jingle Bells, it could be anything. Here we go.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. How much fun it is to ride in a one-horse
Yes.
open sleigh. Hey!
Yes! SC Women's Lax has holiday spirit. Great job, ladies.
This week on Alden Street has been cold, seeing temperatures drop into the 20s and teens. Will campus see more of the same during finals week? We turn it over to SCTV3's Tyler Semenich in Studio B. Tyler, what are you seeing?
Good evening. Let's check out the weather for this upcoming week. Friday is going to be sunny, but very cold, with a high of 32 and a low of 20. Saturday turns mostly cloudy. Temperatures reach a high of 35, starting off the day with a low around 18. On Sunday, we may see some icy rain. Highs hold near 32 with lows around 18. Be sure to travel with caution this Sunday. Starting off the work week, Monday and Tuesday brings a mix of sun and clouds, but it stays chilly with the highs of 33 and lows of 14. By Wednesday, we'll see some sun peeking through the clouds. Highs hit 36 with another cold morning near 19. And next Thursday, expect mostly cloudy skies and a little bit of a warm-up with a high of 38 and a low of 30. Overall, a cold week ahead with slick conditions possible Sunday. Stay safe and stay warm. Now on to our national weather story. Throughout early November, Western New York has gotten an early taste of the winter season, seeing 2 lake effect systems and 1 nor'easter. Snow, ice, and high winds have battered the Buffalo area, with travel already becoming difficult for some. The last few days have been relatively calm, with snow for the area, but that midwinter weather will start to pick up this evening. Temperatures drop into the 10s and wind gusts into the 30-mile-per-hour range, as well as some powdery snow conditions that will result in blowing and drifting snow on open roads and in open rural areas. If you're a student planning to drive home to the Western New York area or anyone traveling for the holiday season, please drive with caution and avoid those icy back roads. Back to River in Studio A.
Thanks, Tyler. When we come back, see what students have planned for Christmas break.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Now we turn to some of our national and international stories from this past week. Luigi Mangione court case continues as officials discuss whether certain evidence can be used in his case. Mangione was accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson last December. SCTV3's Tyler Semenich has more.
Luigi Mangione was back in a New York City courtroom Monday as attorneys argued over whether evidence can be used in his upcoming murder trial. He's accused of shooting United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on a Manhattan sidewalk last December. It was 1 year ago that Mangione was arrested in a Pennsylvania McDonald's after a multi-day manhunt when people recognized him and called 911.
I have a customer here that some other customers were suspicious of, that he looked like the CEO shooter.
For the first time, prosecutors are releasing images of what they say was found with Mangione during the arrest, including a 3D printed gun, silencer, bullets, and pages from a notebook that appear to show plans for a getaway and ways to stay undetected. In court, a police officer testified that they searched his belongings only after he was under arrest. But Mangione's attorneys argue police should have had a search warrant and say he wasn't read his Miranda rights before he was questioned. They want the evidence excluded from the state trial.
If the police officers legitimately and in good faith believe that there's a substantial risk to themselves or the general public, they have every right, every constitutional right to go into that backpack and conduct a warrantless search.
Mangione has pleaded not guilty to all charges. He is also facing federal charges where prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Tyler Semenich.
Today marked the 6th day of the trial. SCTV3 will keep you informed on updates regarding the trial.
American forces seized a Venezuelan oil tanker off the South American coast on Wednesday, further escalating tensions between Washington and the Venezuelan government in Caracas. SCTV3's Nick Pantages has more.
A Venezuelan oil tanker carrying what is estimated at over 1 million barrels of oil was seized on Wednesday, shortly after leaving Puerto Jose in Venezuela. President Donald Trump said after the seizure that it was the largest oil tanker ever seized by the United States government.
As you probably know, we've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually.
This comes among heightened tensions between the American and Venezuelan governments, specifically with Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro. After the strike, Arizona Democratic Senator Mark Kelly claimed that military escalation in the South American country would not be beneficial to the American people.
You know, and if this is about regime change, that has never really worked well for us, whether it's South Vietnam or Cuba or Iraq or Afghanistan. You know, regime change, even though Maduro's a bad guy, I'd like to see him go.
The mission was carried out by the United States Coast Guard, and White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt claimed that the skipper had hidden its location and delivered black market oil to the Iranian National Guard. With SCTV3, I'm Nick Pantages.
President Trump has recently been putting more pressure on the Venezuelan President Maduro to resign after he remained in power despite heavy speculation that he falsely won last year's presidential election.
President Trump returned to Pennsylvania Tuesday, drawing supporters from around the state as he spoke on his economic agenda and kicked off the push toward the 2026 midterm elections. SCTV3's Nina Hutchins has the story.
On Tuesday, December 9th, President Trump made a visit to the battleground state of Pennsylvania where he spoke at a rally. This event comes at the beginning of campaign efforts for the 2026 midterm elections, which are less than a year away. President Trump told supporters he has no higher priority than making America affordable again. During his speech, he condemned Democratic leaders for higher prices and defended his administration's handling of the economy. The president spoke in front of a banner that read, "Lower prices, bigger paychecks."
I have no higher priority than making America affordable again. That's what we're going to do. And again, they caused the high prices and we're bringing them down. It's a simple message.
While the president has claimed progress on lowering prices, some Americans feel the cost of living remains high. The White House has eased import taxes on items such as coffee and avocado in an effort to reduce everyday expenses, but many shoppers are still feeling the impact. Additionally, health insurance subsidies are set to expire at the end of the year, which could further strain household finances. Trump also spoke about other concerns of his economic record, claiming that inflation is being, quote, crushed, and that wage growth and job numbers are high. Though the speech was mainly focused on economic issues, he veered from this to speak on immigration and his 2024 election victory, in which 19 electoral votes from Pennsylvania were crucial to his success. Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Nina Hutchins.
This is likely only a preview of the role President Trump intends to take on, looking ahead to these impactful midterm elections.
After the break, SCTV3's Liam Riley will have you covered on this week's edition of SCTV3 Sports Extra.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
Can't believe you're doing this alone. I've done it before. I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up? Hand me that board. Nothing wrong with getting help. I'm good. I did it when Felicia left. I'll figure it out. I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying. If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence? Now you need my help. It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that? Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of SCTV3 Sports Extra. I'm Liam Riley. Springfield College men's basketball bounced back in a big way tonight, putting together one of its most efficient offensive performances of the season. The Pride controlled the paint, got major production off the bench, and closed strong to take down Coast Guard inside Blake Arena. Springfield picked up an 80-73 win over Coast Guard behind a dominant night from Hunter Madison, who scored 21 points on 8 of 11 shooting. The Pride exploded for a 14-0 run in the first half and took a 40-39 lead into the break. The second half stayed tight until Zachary Campbell drilled a corner three to spark a 92 run that put Springfield up for good. The Pride finished with 50 points in the paint, shot over 50% from the floor, and got 37 points off the bench. Springfield now turns its attention to the Naismith Classic on December 31st at Blake Arena. SCTV3's Dante Iafredi was at the game.
Springfield men's basketball ended its three-game losing skid as they took down Coast Guard 80-73. The Pride outdueled the #1 scoring offense in the NUMAC, a game fueled by Hunter Madison and Josh Hartley. The pair of bigs combined for 32 of the team's points, and on the defensive side, Springfield held the Bears to just 9 makes on their 35 attempts from deep. It sparks the first conference win of the year for the Pride as they now get some time off heading into the Christmas break. Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Dante Iafredi.
Springfield moves to 2-0 in NUMAC play and now gets set to host the Naismith Classic on December 31st at Blake Arena. Men's and women's gymnastics held their first look inter-squad meet on Saturday. Both teams got the opportunity to compete against each other and try to look to coaches and fans ahead of the upcoming season. The men's team participated in the floor exercise, pommel horse, still rings, vault, parallel bars, and horizontal bar, while the women showed their beam, floor, and bar routines. The men's team will start their season January 10th at Army West Point, and the women start January 12th at Cortland. For more information regarding either of the teams, head to SpringfieldCollegePride.com. Although the semester is coming to a close, winter sports are in full swing as SCTV3's Sam McGilpin shares this week's 3 best performances on Alden Street.
Welcome to the final Sam starting lineup of the semester, where I highlight a lot of basketball and, fortunately for the Pride, a myriad of career highs. At 3 is a repeat offender in Hunter Madsen, who's having a superb start to his 2025-2026 campaign. The sophomore dropped 21 points in a big-time 80-73 win over Coast Guard. Madsen has seemingly improved his footwork greatly, which has opened up countless scoring opportunities to go along with his great touch around the rim. At 2 is Sean Harrigan, another men's basketball player, and his night on Wednesday was special. Having been a deeper bench player for Coach Michael McClendon, Harrigan proved to the Blake Arena crowd he could create a spark. The senior transfer dropped 10 points in the last 12 minutes of the game, which is good for a career high. Harrigan had a few great cuts and a tough pull-up jumper called by our good friend Dante Iafredi on Flow Sports.
Springfield got a timeout, trying to get some momentum. Harrigan, the elbow pull-up. And now he's starting to get into a rhythm here. A 3 and now a pull-up. Puts Springfield back out in front by 2 again.
at one is one of the greatest single game performances I've seen in my 2.5 years at the college so far, and it was Kerry Hess in a 76-68 win over LaSalle last Saturday. Hess, who's needed to step up this season since the graduation of Angie Sharema, dropped a career-high 29 points to go along with 3 steals. The senior had only made 1 3 in 9 attempts leading up to this season, but has expanded her game, shooting 6 for 11 from beyond the arc in the team's first 10 games. She earned NUMAC Offensive Player of the Week as well. That'll do it for this week's lineup. Catch me and the rest of our SCTV3 crew at Hoopall on our social media platforms. From the reins of the Mac Lab, I'm Sam McGilpin.
Our Athlete of the Week interview is with first-year guard A.J. Lopez. Lopez, one of the 3 newest members on the Pride basketball team, sat down with SCTV3's Lanai Delgado to talk about the start to his season.
Hey everyone, I'm Lanai Delgado and I'm here with AJ Lopes from the men's basketball team, and welcome back to this edition of Athlete of the Week. AJ, thank you so much for being here with me today.
Of course.
So your first year here at Springfield College, can you tell me what made you choose to come?
I went on my visit. I just liked it. I liked the campus. I like the basketball team. They just brought me in with just so much like welcoming, and I feel like everyone here just had like a great like vibe to it, and it just felt like a family was just welcoming me to a home. So it's just like I just liked it a lot.
That's awesome. Before we get into why you came here for basketball, can you tell me your background in basketball?
So I went to Wareham High School. Junior year, senior year, I was a state champion, Division IV. Then I went to a post-grad at Bridgeton Academy in Maine. And yeah, all that basketball was just really hard work. So I came here, and yeah, it's just the coach welcomed me, and he was just really like welcoming, and he liked my game a lot. So that's why I chose to come to Springfield. So.
I'm sure you had a lot of people looking to recruit you.
Yeah.
What made the basketball program here at Springfield College like the best, like most significant?
Well, first it was like the arena, Blake Arena, which is amazing. And this is like the birthplace of basketball. So it's like, this was just a great place for me. And just the basketball team, they look really good. It fit my style, so yeah.
The season has officially started for you guys. So can you tell me a little bit about how that's been going and how you've been adjusting to playing at a collegiate level?
Struggling. We're not too bad. We're 3-5 right now. But we just won big game yesterday against Coast Guard. We're just getting into the mojo. For me as a freshman, it's all about trust. So these guys have to trust me a little bit. I play, so it's just. They're doing a good job, just bringing in us 3 freshmen, me included. They're just great guys. They're just, if I make a mistake, they say, put your head up. And it's just great.
That's awesome. And what do you do to prepare yourself for game day?
I'm more of a calm person, so I like listen to calm music. I'm not really listening to hype music. I'm just more like a calm music type of guy. Usually just put my headphones in. Sometimes like meditation helps, but like that's only for like if I really like need meditation to like get into the game. But yeah, it's just really just calm music. That's really it.
And I know you said you chose like Springfield College because it's the birthplace of basketball. Can you tell me what basketball like means to you? I know you're learning about like the humanic, spirit, mind, body. How has that been going?
Basketball, just growing up, I had 2 older brothers that played basketball. Just growing up watching them just made me fall in love with the game. It's just been a part of my life the whole time. So just coming in here and then, yeah, it's just the birthplace of basketball. That's really it.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk to me. Back to you in the studio, Liam.
Over the summer, the weight room had some changes. Want to know what happened? SCTV3's Connor Rourke has more on the story.
After classes started back in September, students have heard a lot about the varsity weight room's new upgrades and capabilities. Well, now students can see the upgrades and learn how the equipment is used to benefit athletes. I explored the varsity weight room with grad student and strength and conditioning coach Max Grismala to learn more.
Hi, I'm Connor Rourke. I'm about to enter the varsity weight room to see if any coaches are available to talk to me for a few minutes. Hey coach, I see you're doing a workout right now. Do you have a few minutes to talk to me real quick? Oh yeah. I noticed over here there's new flooring in the weight room. And so could you explain to me some exercises that your athletes use on this new flooring and how the flooring benefits them?
So, first of all,
They look awesome. I think it really opens the weight room up, makes it look a lot nicer. But I think the biggest upgrade, you guys see these new inlaid platforms? Yes. So we used to have like big wooden platforms. They got really clunky. It was hard to move around. It was honestly dangerous when you're tired stepping over them. So now we can use them for Olympic lifts. We were able to move these dumbbells back since it created up a little room. So we got more room to jump, sprint, warm up, compete, do any dumbbell exercise in here, and then perform these exercises in a safer manner, and it just looks way better.
Apart from the flooring, another recent upgrade in the weight room is the Tendo units. These devices are designed to help with velocity-based training, and by next year, coaches will have access to 8 to 12 more Tendos for their athletes.
So right here we got a Tendo unit. It's a velocity-based training unit. Basically tracks how far or how fast the bar moves. And this is awesome because it can auto-regulate kind of the intensity we're using for our athletes. So we can give them certain speed zones to hit. So if the bar's moving slower, targeting more strength, faster, more speed.
I then asked Coach Max what type of movement his athletes performed in the dumbbell pit. He explained that they were mainly core-focused lifts and demonstrated one of his favorites.
Be up, that's holding the dumbbell. Be up here, eyes are gonna stay on this dumbbell. We're gonna roll over on my elbow, put my hand, shoot my hips through, come back, stand up, then reverse that motion all the way down, nice and slow and controlled. So see, we're keeping this shoulder nice and stable because we gotta stabilize the dumbbell up there. Then obviously to get up off the ground, core's gotta stay nice and stable.
Another important aspect of being a coach is being able to inspire and motivate athletes in the weight room space. According to freshman baseball athlete Brady Curion, Coach Max is great at finding creative ways to build camaraderie during the team's workouts.
He creates a competitive atmosphere for all the athletes. He makes sure that we're always staying on top of our lift and focused, and he's a great source of energy. So if energy's down, he'll make sure to kick us back up and get us where we're supposed to be.
The final area of the varsity weight room is the turf, and this is where athletes typically do the quick twitch or stability movements in their workouts. Coach Max then demonstrated again one of his personal favorite exercises to do on the turf.
Band assisted jumps here. So something I've used this before is with a field hockey when we were peaking for new max. We'll kind of pair a bunch of different exercises together. So we had some kind of heavy strength movement, like could be a squat or an overcoming squat where we're doing max force production, go into an unweighted kind of jump, like a regular vertical jump, go into something loaded. Then we'll finish with something over speed, faster than they'll actually be moving in a game. So we have the bands to help them get up there and be a little faster. Also good for just our, kind of our ego or just confidence. All you do, grab these bands, pull them down, and then you just jump. Connor. Oh, man, that's 15. It's like air.
I'm Connor Rourke with SCTV3. Thank you, Coach Max, for interviewing with me.
And if you would like to learn more about the Springfield College Varsity Weight Room, head to strength and conditioning at springfieldcollege.edu. Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Connor Rourke.
That'll do it for the final edition of SCTV3 Sports Extra for the fall semester. Stay tuned after the break to see the final installment of Patty's Pizza.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
Well, it's the end of the road here on Patty's Pizza. My final spot is Paramount Pizza in downtown Springfield. Let's see if we can end on slices. We're here at Paramount Pizza, downtown Springfield, 1659 Main Street. Let's head inside. A part of downtown's array of restaurants for nearly 30 years, Paramount Pizza is a small spot with a simple counter and a couple of booths. Clearly meant as more of a pickup joint, there's little decor or any sort of cozy feeling.
Can I just get 2 cheese slices?
The service was quick and my slices were out in a matter of minutes.
All right, so we got some bigger slices here, which of course I always love. The more the merrier. Let's take a look at that undercarriage. Not quite. It's a little toasty. Only time will tell. A little oily, as you can see here. It's a good flop, though. Look at the flop. That's flop. Could use a little more crunch on the crust. It's a little bit soggy, but
despite some really promising flavor, Paramount gets dragged down in the heaviness of the slices and lands at 3 stars. That's good enough for a top 15 spot in the final edition of the Pizza Power Rankings, with Red Rose holding on to its top spot.
with this being my last review, I just want to thank everyone who's tuned in to Patty's Pizza over the years. I had some really good pizza, I've had some not so great pizza, I've had some just okay pizza, a wide range of selection here in Western Mass, and I hope this has served you in a way that you can find some new spots to get some za. For the last time, reporting for SCTV3, I'm Pizza Pat.
Well, SCTV3 will be returning next semester to provide you all the news with what's happening on Alden Street. The same cannot be said for our very own Patrick Fergus, as he is graduating this semester. So now I'll turn it over to you, Patrick. Patrick, I know this is the last broadcast that you will have for SCTV3 as a student here at Springfield College. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm feeling great. I thought this was a pretty good show, actually, to go out on. But yeah, I mean, it's been a pleasure of mine to work with everyone here over my 3.5 years. I mean, I think we've really evolved as a station and what we've produced. You know, shout out Ray and Jeremy and all the help that everyone's provided over the years. So it's been an absolute pleasure.
Well, it's been a pleasure working with you as well. And to honor you for all the work you've done for SCTV3, we put together a little video for you. So roll the tape.
Good evening and welcome to this edition of SCTV3 Weekly News. I'm Patrick Fergus.
And I'm Lanaya Delgado. Thank you for joining us.
Hey Pat, I just wanted to wish you congratulations on graduating and good luck in your future endeavors. It was 1.5 years ago now when I stepped into this club and you were the first person to really teach me the basics and everything there is to know about SCTV3. For that, I forever appreciate you and helping me to be a better journalist, and I know you're going to be a great journalist in the future, so thank you.
Congrats on graduating. We're all going to miss you, and best of luck in the future. Thanks for all you've done for us, and good luck.
Hey Pat, thank you for everything that you have done for me and helping me get into TV, and best of luck to everything you do in the future.
Thank you so much for telling me about SCTV3 on my first day at Springfield College, and I wish you nothing but the best, and congratulations on graduating.
Pat, Le Presidente, Patty Pizza Picks, thank you for your time here. You've really helped grow this program, and you've been a big part of, you know, the turnaround in SCTV3 and a big part of all of our time here at Springfield College and in this club. So thank you, and enjoy graduation and being in the real world, and give us all great recommendations.
What's up, Pat? Congrats on graduating, man. It's been a pleasure to work with you, and thank you for all that you do for SCTV3. Good luck in all your future endeavors. You're gonna crush it, man.
What's up, Prez? Still call you that even though you're not president anymore. Congratulations on leaving early, graduating before you should. We're definitely gonna miss you, and we hope you were here the next semester, but really do appreciate everything you did for us, honestly. You took us under your wing, helped us out whenever we needed it, and so really appreciate it. Love you, man. Best of luck in the future.
Hey Pat, Prez, appreciate you, bro. You know the real club lies, but it's all good. Hopefully you're employed soon. Love you, man.
Hey Pat, it's been great working with you over the last 4 years. Just seeing you grow from that shadow day that me, you, and Riv went to working at T-Burst together, and seeing you become president of SCTV3, and just multiple positions at the Springfield Student. I'm really excited to see what you do next, and to quote the legendary Ron Burgundy, stay classy.
Hey Pat, it's been so fun to work with you over these last couple of years with TV and the newspaper. And I just want to say I'm glad that this happened. We were able to become friends. I hope I made a lifelong friend with this. But, you have a really nice room. Hopefully I'm in here next semester.
Pat Fergus, man, what a ride it's been. I remember back, when we were seniors in high school, you, Liam, and myself, when we were doing that shadow day looking at Springfield College, and look at how far we've come. Just wanted to say congratulations on graduating from Springfield College, but I also just wanted to say thank you because you've been an unbelievable friend to me for the last 3.5 years now, and I've really, really appreciated the friendship that we've built. You are unbelievably talented at what you do, and I know that you are going to go off and you are going to do unbelievable things with your life and with your career. So congratulations on graduating from Springfield College, and I'll always be rooting for you, and I know we'll keep in touch well after we leave Alden Street for sure.
Hey Pat, congrats on graduating a semester early. It's been really cool to see everything you've done here over the past 3.5 years for the student media clubs, but for SCTV3 in particular. It's been awesome to watch you grow as both a person and a multimedia, a journalist, over the time I've gotten to know you here. Again, man, I'm so happy for you, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish moving forward.
Congratulations, Patrick, on graduating Springfield College and finishing up your time at SCTV3. You came into the club at a time where we really needed some key contributions from newcomers, and you led the charge along with the rest of your class in doing exactly that. It's something that I will never forget, and it's something that I will always be grateful for, and it's been cool to see how you've risen in the club and at Springfield College since I've been gone. I've been looking from afar, and it's been very cool to see. I know that all of that hard work is going to pay off for you, so from one former president to another, congratulations.
Congratulations, Patrick, on graduating in 4 years on SCTV3. Can't wait to see what you do in the future. I know you're going to do some great things, seeing all the talent you've done here on SCTV3 and everything, the classroom and everything. So can't wait, and good luck.
Hi Pat, it's Coop. I just wanted to say congratulations on everything that you've accomplished at Springfield. You're making me feel very old making this video because I can't believe I graduated 7 months ago. But I just wanted to thank you for all that you've done for me while I was there during SCTV3 or the Springfield Student. I know you answered a lot of silly little editing questions, stuff like that, but you really helped me become a better writer, a better, on-air talent, all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to say congrats and can't wait to see what you'll do next.
Kind of feeling a little bit unk status here, being asked to do this, but it's for a good cause, so it's okay. But Mr. Fergus, congratulations, bro, on everything. I'm very, very proud of all the steps and the success that you have taken in this major, especially in the TV club. You have taken over the reins of the TV club since Brooklyn and I have left, and you have kept it alive, man. You've done so well, all of you, really. The story days have been great. You have introduced new pieces of stories that we didn't even think of doing when we were there. And you're also bringing stuff back that hasn't been done in a long time, and you guys are doing it very well. So you all should be very proud. Brooklyn and I cannot express how happy we are to see you guys exceed and fulfill everything that we wanted to show you all. Makes me feel like I did a good job. Yeah, man, really proud of you. Congratulations on everything. All of you are killing it. And please reach out if you ever need anything.
Patrick, the man, the myth, the Western Massachusetts Pizza Review legend. Congrats, man, on coming to the end of your time here at Springfield. You had an awesome journey from the very first day that you entered the major and also entered the club, made an immediate impact. Always picking up stories, always bringing your own stories. And now you have that cool pizza review segment, which hopefully someone will be able to carry the torch, but who knows if anyone will be able to really do it like you did. You always brought that sense of positivity and creativity into the room every single week, which is going to go way beyond just what you did here in the studio. If you decide to pursue that route in traditional journalism or production, I know that you have so much to offer to every opportunity that comes your way. So best of luck, man. Awesome job on your journey at Springfield. Let's keep in touch.
Pat, first off, I want to congratulate you on your soon coming up your graduation from Springfield College, and I also want to thank you for all your contributions, not only to the Communications Sports Journalism major, but to SCTV3. You were my first student media president for SCTV3 when I started and joined the faculty last fall, and it was an absolute pleasure and an honor being able to work with you and get to know you better. And again, I cannot applaud and congratulate you enough for all of your success here on Alden Street. One of the toughest things about this role, working at a college, is getting to work so closely with a student to then see them walk out the door. So it's tough that I won't be able to see you every Thursday night here in Weiser Hall, but at the same time, I know we'll keep in touch and I know you'll do great things Best of luck, congratulations, and thank you.
Patrick Fergus. Bravo, my man. What a job you have done here at Springfield College. You've really made this a better place, made this a better major. You've been great for our students, great for our faculty. You have a huge future in this field. You really are a state-of-the-art multimedia storyteller, which is what we hope to craft here. Really excellent writer. I've loved your stuff in feature writing this semester. Phenomenal on TV, great voice. You know, the upside is sky high. And I really wish you the very, very best and hope that you will stay in touch. But congratulations on a job exceptionally well done.
Ferg, my man, how has it already been 5 years since you and River and Liam came to visit those classes during high school? Incredible. I'll never forget that. I knew right then that you were going to be the perfect addition to COSJ, and I'm so glad that your legacy will reflect that. So congratulations. Here's to going from student to professional member of the media, and here's to you finding your way here to Kansas City to visit sometime, so that finally someone can tell me where to get a good slice of pizza. All right, brother, be well, congratulations, and know that I'm always here, I'm always a phone call away, and I'm super proud of you. Great work, buddy.
Hey, congrats. It's been fun to watch you flourish over the years at Springfield College. I can't believe you're graduating, but I could tell from the first story you wrote for the Springfield Student when you unearthed some fascinating facts about good old Weiser Hall and you flashed some impressive writing chops that you had a bright future. From those awesome layouts for Pride Sports Journal, to covering Hoop Hall, to producing and then eventually presiding over SCTV3, you have proven to be a true five-tool journalist. So watch out for those Oxford commas. And remember the great state debate. Connecticut's not so bad. Good luck.
And that will do it for the final edition of SCTV3 Weekly News. We thank you all for tuning in this semester, and we wish you all a happy holidays.
Be sure to check out SCTV3 on all social media platforms, as well as SCTV3's YouTube, where you can find every archive show. While I won't be returning next semester, SCTV3 will be back next semester, bringing you all the news from Springfield College's campus.
Same time,
same place.